I am the truth, I am the life. No man can come to the Father except through me.
Okay, so Yeshua says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And Yeshua is also the Word made flesh. So every single one of those, the way, the truth, and the life, is defined in Scripture. Okay, and the way, the truth, and the life throughout Scripture comes through keeping the Holy Covenant. Now, you'll probably turn around and say, oh, Jesus set us free from the law. Well, no, that's not the point I'm making, okay? The Messiah, his name is Yeshua, he ended the sacrificial law. He did end the sacrificial law. I'm not trying to put you back under the law of sin and death. But he also taught and remembered, Deuteronomy 18, Luke 1:72, the Holy Covenant of Promise. That was what he came to do. He came to end the sacrificial law and teach the Holy Covenant. And it's when you keep the Holy Covenant that you will receive the Spirit of truth. You will receive everlasting life. And you will be walking on the narrow way. Okay? Exodus 23, which is a major prophecy of the Messiah, the capital A angel that was going to guide Moses and the Israelites on the Exodus, it says that he is going to teach you, he is going to guide you in the way wherein you must walk. And my name is in him. Jehovah is salvation, Yeshua. And then in Jeremiah 6:16 through to 19, the watchmen raised up in the last generation are going to also teach you to return to the way wherein you must walk. And you will all turn around and say in the Christian church, we will not walk therein. See, you're talking the talk and you're giving this lip service, but you're a complete hypocrite. You're not doing any of the things that you're actually preaching. Okay? John 3:16 you quoted as well. Whosoever believes in the God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Well, I just made a video yesterday. You actually have to define belief. It's not just this superstitious, whimsical nonsense that you teach. It's not just believing he existed. It's actually believing that he has fulfilled the prophecies of the Messiah. So you have to know the prophecies of the Messiah. You have to know what it is that he was going to come and do. And what he was going to come and do was refresh the Holy Covenant, magnifying the law and making it honorable. That's what you believe in, but you don't believe that. None of you people in the Christian church believe that. You don't actually believe in your Messiah. And so then you quoted Romans 10:9, that whosoever confesses with their mouth that Yeshua is Lord shall be saved. And then he goes on to say that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. But then he asks the question, because he will have known full well the prophecies of the last generation, that the whole world was going to be deceived. So he goes on and says, but how can they call on him in whom they have not heard? And the answer lies in Isaiah 52, which Paul quotes, which tells you the same thing that Matthew 24 tells you, that in the last generation the whole world's going to be deceived, apart from the very elect. The very elect are the watchmen raised up to preach the refreshing of the covenant, the glad tidings of good things. So, yes, whoever calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved, but you actually have to know who the Messiah is in order to call upon him. And the only way in this final generation that people can come to know Yeshua the Messiah is through the watchmen raised up to preach the refreshing of the covenant. That's the only way. Romans 10, Isaiah 52, Isaiah 61, Luke 4. That's exactly what Paul is telling you in Romans 10. Okay? So don't listen to this man. He doesn't know anything in the Bible. He doesn't know what he's talking about at all. He's just given these cliches and platitudes. If you ask him to explain what these scriptures actually mean, he won't be able to. So, there you go.